I'm just setting shit up. Give me a sec. Can't see the live window. I don't care. Just get your ass over there. There we go. Ta-da. Okay, so we have this live here. We have this live here. This is going, question mark? Kind of frozen. Can we fix that? Yeah, okay, there we go. YouTube, you are live. And TikTok, I'm just gonna trust like TikTok to be TikTok. I have very little faith in TikTok, so I'm just going to assume it's working. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for. Preferably not 4 hours. I'm very tired, but I also want to like pound through some story. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but I need to earn some jade or polychromes because the banners swap in about 12 hours from now, so I want to try to do that if I can help it. So that's what I'm working on, is earning jade and shit and doing my best. I really need to get some horns. I miss having horns. Maybe I'll muck about with that later. So many horns, so little time. There's so many styles of horns to choose from. Oh right, I before I reset my my PC because it was acting weird. Hi Solar. I do I have any batteries? I do not, unfortunately. Because before I reset my PC, I was trying to grind out burnout stuff. Because I really do not like grinding. It's really late. Should you be like sleeping from that like right now? Um what was I gonna say? Right. I was I am gonna roll for Fufu. I don't think I'm gonna really use her, but yeah, I'm too lazy to sleep. I feel you. I'm too stressed to sleep right now. I'll probably roll for Fufu, but I'm not gonna like stress about it. It'll be a casual thing. Unless I learn that Miyabi is in the next patch, which it is possible. So maybe I'll save my shit till we find out for sure. But I would like Miyabi. But that's an entirely different thing. Anyway, so I'm going to finish my grinding and then we will hop into story. At least that is the plan. Hold on. I need to change this over to this because Twitch drops. Ta-da. There we go. Oh no, not right now. No. Wait, what? What are you talking about? You sacrifice. That might be addicting, but I'm not that addicting. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with that. Hello, Mia. Yeah, I know. I'm going to hell. Okay, focus. Okay, focus. I just want the regular VR challenge. How could you? It's fine. She's probably gone by now. I want. Fuck. Yeah, warning. I cost a fair bit, so if that is a turn off, I apologize. But I. Oh, okay. What was I gonna do? Right. I need to find out who's. Can I start? No, no, starting a fight. Um, that is a big no-no. I'll just go over to restream. I don't really care about Twitch drops. What was I working on? Right. I was working on Astra's. High Texas Instruments high-speed analog to digital converter. Oh my god. Oh, I never finished upgrading her shit. Oh, fuck, that's a mistake. Whatever, it's not important. I can do that whenever. I need to okay, so this is her thing. Um, I I really want to avoid grinding as much as possible. Like I'm going to most likely set an alarm for about an hour before the banner leaves and grind the ever loving hell out of the other one as much as possible. Um, I don't even. Can I click on someone's profile and see their? Oh no, I'm opening Opera GX. Fuck, I forgot. I just wanted to see some. Oh, new update. Nice. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need it. Hold on. Okay, what is the oh, that's the profile picture. Okay. I have learned. I have received information. What is going on in TikTok chat? You have a huge Master King. Yeah, it's a real shocker. You never would have guessed. It's times like this I wish I set my thing to 18 plus. I probably should. Maybe I'll do it next time. I don't feel like doing it now. Uh, that's like that's a complicated question. I don't know. I didn't prompt anything. People just started doing shit. A fight in chat.
What a nuisance. Take this.
I just okay. I just disassociated for a second. My mind's like reading the chat, and I'm just like, no, no, I'm not. No. The wild thing is that none of hey, thanks for following. The wild thing is like none of this is being shown on uh Twitch and YouTube. So right now it's very one-sided. I did not look up how to do that, so yeah. I should though. Oh, my cup's gonna explode. Thank you for the like. Oh god. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for. Probably a couple hours. I will get a frying pan out, I swear to god. The one time Solar decides to stick around and he's fighting God. Oh, oh, my poor dude. You are God? No. No, God is me. I guess God's below me because never mind. That's it. I'm above God because you're fighting God. And you're not fighting me, so I am the next highest authority. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I fucked that up. No, I'm God of the dog. You're God of the dog. Oh, dude, you just reminded me. I got a one show I really want to finish. It's called I think it's called Preacher, where like a guy more or less has the power to make anybody do anything he says. No, okay, I do have enough for that, but I'll do the Notorious Hunt stuff later because it's kind of a pain in the ass, and I am not in the mood. I need to do. I mucked this up. I need to. Fuck! How did I screw this up? I screwed this up. I don't... Shit. Okay, I need about 40 more of this stuff, though. I think I need more, because I'm pretty sure Panda Man also uses this as well. He does. I need quite a bit more. Okay, whatever. I'll deal with that later. Shut up. You make... Every time I use Panda Man, he makes me hungry, because like everything about him is about food. He's Kung Fu Panda without DreamWorks. Anyway, I'm done with this. I'm gonna go and do the main mission. Last we left off, I think we were prepping for the race or something like that. We're halfway through the chapter, and then cheering. Yeah. Okay, so we're done with that. So we're on or we're about to start this one, I think. And then we have that one, and then we have that, and then there's a bunch more. I think I made half the people leave with a frying pan comment, probably. The viewer thing dropped down, was like up to 5 and dropped down to 1. I'm not sure it was you. I'm pretty sure it was Mia and there, whatever you want to call that. Oh god, there's so much of this left to do. I'm not getting through all this tonight. This is like more than a couple hours of work. I just have to kind of hope for the best. There's not really a lot of like other stuff I can do to earn polychrome. I've kind of milked everything that's like really quick to do. So outside of like grab a coffee and get through it. I don't like coffee. And I also have something I got to do at like 10. I'm supposed to hang out with a friend of mine. So yeah. Anyway, I guess let's just pound through it and hope for the best. I'm offended. I might just unfollow because of that. I've never liked coffee. It's never been like my kind of thing. The only kind of tea I really like is like green tea or like similar herbal teas that are based on green tea. I'm incredibly picky when it comes to stuff like that. I don't like stuff that I have to like put things into. The only coffee kind of drink is it's not that I don't like caffeine. I don't like coffee specific. Like I specifically do not like the coffee taste. The only time where I really find it acceptable is in fuck, what's it called? Caramel ribbon frappuccino or caramel crunch ribbon frappuccino or whatever from Starbucks. That's about really the only time I consume anything coffee flavored. I do have an interest in trying tiramisu, but I've never had it, so it really depends as to whether or not I will like that. But yeah, I've never been a huge fan of coffee, which has made things difficult for me. It's why if you ever hear me talk about like needing caffeine, 9 times out of 10 I'm usually talking about monsters. Usually white ones, but I do like sugar-free green ones too. Oh, I just completely breezed past that.
Was that all a test of my competency? So I passed then? Yep.
Doing this story wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't, or doing all this wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't trying to properly go through this story.
Don't let Piper's usual careless facade fool you. She's actually pretty cautious. Sorry about that. Just little old unreliable me. Anyway, let's get to the real issue. The informant problem. Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything was normal.
The guy in the middle? This is fucking Belle. She is like the best character in the game, and she's not even playable. I mean, she is like the player character, sort of. But like you don't get to fight with her yet. There's a Um,
But an hour
there's
later,
a thing where she
nothing
might actually
explosive
become
about.
a playable character later, but that's just kind of a hint at the moment. Or no, a rumor at the moment, just given the way that apparently 2.0 story is going.
Looks like Casa could very well be the informant.
This is
You sure that she's the
terrible.
best character? Yes,
This is
she
the
is
relationship
utterly
the Sons
adorable.
of Caledon
She's
built up
also the
longer
most
than I've been around.
she's
You always
also
have
more
perfect
expressive than
trust
her
and
brother.
trust.
So out of the two, she's the better pick. They also have different personalities, to be fair, but
And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
the bonds between the Blaze Hood and the Sons of Caledon. I can't like not hear the Space Hulk thing every time I see that.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need
I
to
should get a
solve it
soundboard of
without
that.
Caesar knowing. This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But
I wonder if I
being
could
in
do
the
that with
worst-case
the.
scenario won't
Hold
help.
on.
We
I wonder if I
only
can
know
do that
what
with
the punches,
the
'cause
TikTok
that's how the
streaming
Sons of
studio thing.
Caledon do.
Uh, let's see. Add a source. Can I add a audio thing? There should be stuff that you can like buy with like gems and crap, I think. I've never looked into it because I don't really care about gems at the stage of streaming on TikTok or anything like that. So I don't really know what to do with them. But yeah. I thought I saw something about that. I'll have to look that up later. But there should be something I can do with that, and maybe I'll set that up because that could be funny. I'm actually wearing a butler uniform. I can actually show you. Hold on, I need to. I'm wearing a butler uniform. that's like my whole shtick. I'm a butler. Also, I like suits. I am designing like a custom outfit. This is just a pre-made one. Though I actually do really like it. It's pretty close to what I want to do. But I'm a demon butler. Well, demon plus other stuff. But yeah, that's the whole shtick. Yeah, I don't know. I like suits. You can call it overdone or cliche or whatever. I've always liked suits. I think they're clean and sexy, and that's just always been my thing.
Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
What is cute? What do you mean a sacrifice? Why? What? Oh, you're gonna sacrifice Jay. Behorn Solar does indeed. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Solar also has a frying pan, so beware blunt instruments or objects. But yeah, so the funny thing is, my inspiration for like the really, so I picked a butler because I'm used as a human being a lot, and I just kind of stopped giving a shit. So I was like, oh, well, I am here for your pleasure. And then but spackle to flip us. I don't even know what that's. Oh, I could push the tumbleweeds. Um. Anyway, so I picked a butler for that because either before it was just like a demon thing, and I had a suit, and it was like whatever. But I also had an issue with my old model due to a very bad falling out with my previous artist. So I found this outfit, I bought it, I set it up, and now I use it. I do want to do something that is not even V-Roid either, but that will take a lot of time, effort, money, and possibly money. So it really depends. Yeah, so that's what that is. I also have a femme version too. Hold on. It's meant to be like a dual personality sort. There's a whole lore. I'm not gonna lie. Avatar selection. Maki. Just no, that's not like a. I mean, I can't say that on TikTok. Never mind. But she has her whole thing. I'm kind of a gender fluid person, and not that this is meant to reflect that. This is just I wanted to have an avatar with big titties, and that was like the original thought. And later, I kind of made the character into a waifu, and here we are. She's not done. She's just like in a constant state of unfinishedness. But also, just for like this was for a donathon, but there's also a cat version now. We're allowed to say what? Stay in cat. I don't want to be a cat. Oh, fuck it, whatever. It's easy. I don't care. It's not like this is really like this will be on YouTube, but I'm not going to change it at all. But yeah, here we go. Me as cat. Oh yeah, Maki was was Maki a cat too? Oh yeah, so Maki isn't meant to be a cat. She's also just meant to be a demon thing. But I the femme version. But I don't have a version of her like that with clothes on. Because I built a version of her for the Donathon, and all I really have is her naked base, and I don't have yeah. Anyway, I just never bothered giving her new clothes because I don't wear her often enough. But I could probably do that later. I need to like make a list of shit to do. I guess start the HDD. I'm autistic if that's not readily available or if that's not readily apparent. Normally I like playing characters in the story mode, in the trial mode, not this time because I really just want to pound through this as fast as possible. But yes, I have ADHD traits, so you wouldn't necessarily be wrong. Like I said, I just
All right, we're in the hollow.
yeah.
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
I checked.
Kinda, yeah.
Already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're the only one here right now.
Won't taste my perfect one-hit KO.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. All right, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now.
Not even a goodbye. You scared them away. I'm pretty sure Jay is a follower, so they'll probably see them again soon. Oh, I forgot to hit the button. Oh shit! Hold on. There you go. I really need to be more consistent about my daytime streams.
This way, quickly.
I need to make a video on TikTok that's just like my schedule. I don't really schedule streams like this because they're very spur of the moment a lot of the time. But my normal stuff is usually planned and executed pretty well, so.
Damn ethereals. So that's how you want to go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run.
Yes, but I can't always stream, what is it? I can't always stream to TikTok with some of the games I do for Twitch. Blue Prince is one of the ones I actually can do that with, so I have been. But that game is also incredibly complicated. And quite the piece of work.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
It's a roguelite. Oh shit. It's a roguelite puzzle game, which is fun. Huh? Wait, I'm about to find you on Twitch. Is it the same? Yeah, no, it's just Emo Chipmunk. It's the same on everything. if there's a social media platform that's, you know, like on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, whatever, Threads, Instagram, I'm the same on all there. I don't post on every platform though. It really depends on what I'm doing. I try to put my shorts everywhere, but certain restrictions kind of stop that. Blah blah blah. Mine is a stack of boxes. Okay. Fuck up the box. Oh. That's mildly less interesting. Cast over, then no fish should be found. But yes, I do stream everywhere. I'd stream on I would stream on Twitter if I could. I just can't. Due to it's would cost me a fair bit of money that I don't feel like investing. So yeah, I can stream to 3 platforms for free, and that's fine.
Like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Moors?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up.
We can beat him, right?
Or
Oh, I'm guessing that's solar.
I'll just
You.
take it from the sons of Caledon.
Well, that's that's an account name.
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Yeah. I also stream on YouTube as well. Like I said, I multi-stream as much as I can.
Caesar trusted you.
Oh shit! Hold on. Is that back? Oh no, that's just on restream. No, on the regular thing? No, the regular thing's fine. Oh, you forgot about your using. You can change it. You can't change it super often, so be cautious about what you change it to.
Running with them.
I think you can only change it once every like 3 months or something like that.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to
I actually had an older account that I could have made affiliate with really quickly or really easily, but its name was different, and it really mattered. I've been on this for like a year. That's fair. I don't watch other streamers or VTubers. I don't care to. Even like quote unquote friends of mine, I don't watch them when they do stream a lot of the time. I'm just I multitask too much to care a lot of the time.
Obliterate form and spirit. Release.
But yeah, I try to be on everything. I'd probably be on. I'd probably stream on Kick too if I could, but the issue with that, outside of the fact that it's a garbage platform, is it's like I'm not allowing chat to be active. I will not read it. It'll just be a stream there, and that's it. I was someone on this like $20. Oh god. I don't want to talk about my debts. It's not even funny. I'm like $2,000 in the hole.
Caesar, you're here. Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord.
Enough. I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
Dude's name is Pompeii.
Been a while, Caesar.
Oh man, he's gonna fall just like his namesake.
Sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii? While the recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better
That blonde is
explain
short as
why
hell.
you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I was surprised he said that.
Will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter.
The person they're talking about, I think that's like actually their name though. So I don't know.
Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But Casa, you're in a bad spot.
Ego? I don't know.
Why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how does it make you worry about this for us?
No, that big guy, I don't, he's not Big Daddy. The person that I think they're referring to is the leader of the Sons of Caledon. Like, Caesar is, quote unquote, but there is someone above her, as far as I'm aware. He's like, I think he's the one that made the group. But they're somewhat seen as his underlings, as far as I can tell. He's like, I don't even remember what the hell he is. He's Thyron though.
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth.
Oh yeah, he's okay. So the guy they're talking about is a giant like hog, like like this, except he is a Thyron. So yeah. Oh, I had that as I had Daddy as my tag on TikTok for like a while to see if it would drive any more traffic. I think it did. Funnily enough.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
A sunflint part given by Pompey, the little bottle made of iron. Here's some oil inside of the blessing. One is an electronic chip inside instead.
Is that a listening device?
Moore's.
Alright, well, sweet dreams, Solar.
Heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be
Also, I'm not a
less than
furry.
what was agreed upon.
There's not enough fur there for that.
Morse,
Okay, I'm going back to
I
Demon.
didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused?
Yeah, you probably
Sons of
can.
Caledon, Casa. Moores is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon, In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
Well, that was a thing that happened. All that for 60 polychrome. Fuck me, this is gonna be rough.
So, it turns out, Moore's bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device. Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa...
Never forget,
we
you're
would've
here
eventually
forever,
started
and most until the
suspecting
Sinian
handicrafts.
banner ends.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a
Don't say
difference?
that.
Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moore's doing, we wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It would have caused that much trouble? Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully. Thanks
I'm not
to
sure
the
I can make it
chains,
12
quality,
hours,
and
I'm not
oil
gonna lie.
resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Sure. So many people are trying to get Senior Master in the last few hours. I'm just waiting for Jufufu
Ever
to
since
start.
we met with the Overlord, acting weird.
So here's kind of my like I like Fufu. She's adorable as all hell. She's super cute. I don't know how she plays. I haven't really paid attention to that because all I've seen is just the marketing where she's adorable. And what was the other thing? There's a rumor that Miyabi is going to be on the next banner, and as much as cool as it would be to have Fufu, Miyabi is somebody I actually really, really, really want because I don't just want her, I want her W engine. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting on this. I will wait until the live stream for version 2.1.
But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought.
I think I did use her a little bit, and I wasn't sure if I was a fan. I could always try. I think she's still available for the event.
Caesar's worried about something? It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it.
I skipped Miyabi the first time. I'll do it again. Miyabi is still like a really fucking good character if she's built right. I've got a friend that's got her, and it's pretty great. I also want to match her up with Xinyan, so or sorry, Yixuan. So Xinyan. This is not Genshin. Um, so that's kind of my plan. They might not be like a great team together, but I think it's funny, so I want to have a team of them. So that's my goal at present.
I think it's related to what happened that day. But if
Also, she's just like really cute.
won't tell me the truth.
I like emotionless characters all the time. It feels very homey to me, which please don't psychoanalyze that.
Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy, can you come up with something?
How about I take Caesar out for some fresh air?
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take
Let's
her
take
mind
my
off things?
pills without
I'm
any
planning to
water
head
or
back to
without
the
any
Arity tomorrow to
food.
copy some offline data.
So that's a
Might be
smart
good
thing to do,
opportunity.
right?
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
She's a kitty, remember? Just a kitty. All right. Yeah, that's true. They're big murder kittens. On top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll, relaxing a bit, my clear head? Let's do that. It's getting late. You should get some rest. Okay. But that's not enough. Oh, right, we need to go down. I will like I'll get a guide and I'll look for every one of those damn carts that I can. Sorry, I got somebody messaging me on the other screen and I got to reply to it. Oh, I used to have 3 monitors. I only got 2 right now. I miss having 3 so much. It's been a long time. One of the first things I plan on doing when I'm done with my debt bullshit is getting a third monitor, or either getting a third monitor or getting 3 monitors that are identical. I'm considering getting a third monitor that's like ish all right, just used for chats and stuff like that. Mostly as just like a sit-in for when I get the real monitor set up. Because I like triple monitor setups. It's been a dream of mine for 15 years almost. Um, since I was like a kid, pretty young. I had a friend that like got it and I loved it. I liked using his computer all the time because of it. I I like I said I had 3 monitors before, but one of them I have 1 monitor and 2 TVs, and that other TV died. And to be fair, that TV was like 10 years old. It had been through its paces.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store. That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Does Lucy still come back to the city often?
We sometimes do business in the city. Thanks to her New Eridu citizenship, she can come and go as she pleases. Not me, though. If I hadn't come with you today, it would have been ages since I'd been in the city.
Caesar, how about exploring the city today?
How about we
We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do here while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
How are we doing in the meantime, Proxy? A good way of relaxing in New Eridu is that be holiday default plan: watching movies, drinking tea milk, and shopping. Though that's what I personally default to. Caesar's about a girl my age, so she shouldn't be too opposed to this classic. Bill, how old are you? I'm assuming early 20s. Alright, let's take Caesar to Lumina Square. I assume Belle is like her early 20s, and if anybody says otherwise, I will refuse to believe it. I like I could see her being as early as 20. I have so many commissions to do. I like the game, don't get me wrong, I hate grinding in this game sometimes because it's not, you don't get much for it. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Oh, wait, what? Very auto explore. Oh, did I miss shit? Hey, thanks for liking the stream, whoever's there. Hold on, I need to go over here. Prepaid power card. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't think I have any more though, unfortunately. How do you get? No, I think it's just yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to set up the. Have I been missing a? I've been missing a bunch of shit and not even knowing it. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Yeah, I'll go from the bottom. I'm assuming this is like some extra polychrome. Oh, solar. Didn't you say you were going to bed? Can we do a roll? Not quite there yet. Signal shop. Can I buy polychrome? I have enough to buy this one. Hold up. I'm going to Sweet Dream Solar. I'm going to blank the screen for the stream for a sec to get a thing real quick. Uno momento. Just don't want my. I don't know if my payment information and shit will pop up. I don't want to test it though. It should work fine. Oh, share. There we go. Okay. I have some monochrome now. There we go. Playoverse, thanks you for the patronage. Yeah. Oh, dude, if I had the money, I'd go for the big one. But I don't. One of the things I want to do is, I do want to get that. I won't have the money till tomorrow. Is I want to get enough of this that I can get yixuans outfit because I do like it. I also want hers, but not that bad. Anyway, so all right, this is gonna be the roll, right? This is how it works. Come on, come on, give me the streamer luck. Nah, it's not it. You at least get an A. I did get an A. I don't know if that was luck or what, but oh, I already have that one maxed out. The one I really want right now is Son Goku's. It's the only one I do not have. This will go to the betterment of their next game. I don't even want to think about what their next game might be. I know they have like a fourth game, but it's not one I've seen anybody talk about. I don't know if it's because it's old or it's just not anybody's wheelhouse that I know. But yeah, I've never touched it. So it's like whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna convert this because I will most likely do it later anyways. Okay, moving on. Tears of Themis. Yeah. I don't care for it at all. I haven't seen much of it, but I don't really care to know. Go. I have done all the events too, by the way. That's how I have Astra. That's how I have Astra's W engine. It's also how I got Yixuan. I burned up like a lot of my chances to earn cash here. So yeah, they're basically just live streams. The video players not that impressive. We have open air drive-in cinemas too. On clear nights, bikers will roll in for miles, catch some awesome movies, sometimes even get dunked out for a good spot. Man, I maxed all the Hoyo games. I recently got to Adventure Rank 60 on Genshin. Though funnily enough, my account's really old. Hoyo or Star Rail's been a while, like year one. And this one not done because I very much avoided playing it for like a long time. I tried streaming it back when it first came out, and I was streaming so much gotcha, and I felt so thanks for following. And I felt so stressed about it, about oh finishing the story, finishing the story, finishing the story, that I started avoiding it more and more and more, and I got burned out on basically all of them for like 2 months, and then I started slowly playing Star Rail again, and then I slowly started playing Genshin again, and now I actively play all three of these. I actually play 5 gotcha games. I I play Genshin, Star Rail, Zenless. So I play those MiHoYo games, and then the other two that I play are I very casually and rarely touch on Fate Go. I do play Fate Go, not very often though. I have more characters than I'll ever need, and I really don't care about meta and that kind of crap in that game. And then I also play Nikkei, which, you know, no judgment, but I like Nikkei. It's fun. It is a pretty lewd like looking game. But if you can get past that, like at the start, it's also a very funny game. It's is well aware that everybody's sexy, and it has a lot of humor, not just with that, but with like everything. It balances serious moments and gags very well. Hello. Uh, I have opened Wuthering Waves before. I'm not sure I want to play it. I don't really need to add another gotcha game to my shit. If I do, I'll stream it, but I'm not sure I can even stream it because I know it's somewhat intensive. Yeah, I'll consider it. Um, yeah, it's cool. It's just a little different. This game is Endless Zone Zero. It is a game by MiHoYo or HoYoverse, depending on what country you're in. And if you play within the next month or two, you get a free 5-star and their W engine, which is their weapon. I might consider it if I stream more gotcha stuff. I don't like it being my main thing that I do, but yeah, it's if you're looking at like a gotcha game that like realistically you can play like free to play like relatively easily and not spend much money or any money, I'd say Zenless is probably the easiest out of the 3 MiHoYo games. If you want a game that is a gotcha game where it's funny and shit, then I say Nikkei. That is a game where I've spent maybe $1 in for shits and giggles. And it's probably one of the gotcha games oddly enough I enjoy the story the most. Uh I do like Genshin and Star Rail story, they're fun, but Genshin's it takes a lot for me to do a Genshin story nowadays. Not because I don't like them, because generally it's pretty time consuming. Same with Star Rail, like I'm oh shit, who the fuck is that? I cannot see. Oh, poor money unfollowed. Oh, Lord of Zombies. I mean, I'll do that later, but I'm not doing that on stream. I'm also streaming on YouTube and Twitch under the same name. I multi-stream. um, I'll do it later. I'm not really into doing it right now. My back's kind of unhappy to say the least. So yeah, you'd like some tea milk. Hello. Oh, sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Welcome to Richard T. Rich Milk. She is so tired. She is very much me. At least you get a workout after stream, at least. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, 12 squats isn't that bad. I want to redo that whole system. especially because I actually might be losing my weight soon, which is unfortunate. But zoned out girl, she's like sleep deprived. She like drinks this stuff constantly. Yeah, Bernice said it was a rare journey to the city, and that we're keen on uncovering tea milk ingredients used in the city, so she ordered all the toppings on the menu to be added. You mean the lady with the motorbike, right? I remember her. She's right there. I'm sorry we don't have a huge range of toppings. I should have explained what would happen if you added them all back then. Sorry for the terrible drink you had. No worries, it wasn't your fault. Plus, we had to queue up for a long time to get out of the city for temporary inspection that day and saved us from starving. Fair enough. But today I'll go for the regular one. What's Q? What? Oh,
Where should we go next?
when you have a bunch of things lined up to do, you can also call it a queue, I guess. Like I have a queue of requests on Twitch to do, with workout being one of them. Though that the workout is really the only one in that queue, realistically.
We've got some time to kill. How about we take a stroll nearby? There are nice shops in Lumina Square. We can stop whenever something catches our eye.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Across the street, a burly man charges across through the crowd, followed by several flustered officers.
That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Belle. I'll be right back.
Caesar rushes off before she's even finished speaking. A few minutes later, he managed to call her.
Hello, Belle?
Caesar, are you okay? Or where are you? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget I'm even stronger than lighter.
Not in the game's
You were
meta.
concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
Your tone earlier was pretty scary. Humans are more dangerous than ethereals. That's true.
Humans are
I
sometimes
chose
more
twice.
dangerous than
You
ethereals.
chose wrong. No, I'm kidding. I personally like Belle. I generally pick female characters because I just like female characters more than males. It's simply as that. It's not a waifu thing, even though I actually very much like Belle. I've always played as female characters since like I was younger. It's just how it is. Yeah, so I picked Belle. It wasn't until later that I found out that they actually have pretty different personalities in cutscenes. Whereas she's very much a more expressive one. I do not play Aether. I forget Aether even exists outside of like the Cursed Prince storyline in Genshin. I I like do not know. Like I forget that he just fucking exists.
I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So I'm a little lost right now. Give me a minute and I'll come to you.
Like, cut me some
Oh,
slack.
Can you hear me?
Nobody I know plays Aether, even though actually I had a little spiff about this on TikTok with somebody, and apparently according to them, Aether is the more popular person. And I'm just like, that's wild to me. Nobody I know fucking uses him. The only person I know that uses him is somebody who dropped Genshin almost immediately after she started. The outer ring is many dead zones for signals, so not having a phone is a really big deal. Now it's causing trouble. Your phone is ancient. My daughter is your age. She changes her set every year. Huh? Your outfit, you're from the outer ring, aren't you? Is there an issue with that? I got all the papers sent to the city. Oh, that's not what I meant. Most of the outer ring work in the Faunus Quarter. It's rare to see one here. Thank you for your help, and next time we public security officers ask citizens to steer clear, just stay put. It's too risky to dash into danger. But I'm not a citizen. I'm from the outer ring. You don't have a duty to protect me, do you? Technically, I guess, but you're still a kid in my eyes. It's only natural for us adults to protect you kids. Still a kid in his eyes. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure a lot of people would disagree. Don't sweat it. I've kicked my fair share of butts. I can tell if my foe's tough from a mile away. So this is meant to be like a dude who's in his 40s? Speaking of which, you're not nearly as tough as that fugitive. Haven't you considered that he lured you into the alley and picked you off from the crowd? Oldie. I'm in my late 20s. Please don't call people oldie. It was an emergency. I had no backup, but if we hadn't acted, it might have snatched an innocent citizen. To be honest, I don't want to face him head on, but we had no other choice. For some reason, this officer reminds me of Old Man Greycrow, who retired a while back when I was like 10. Companion Hollow emerged, swallowing a few kids that were picking berries. That's rough. He rushed himself to rescue them and erect his health, but he always smirks whenever he mentions that incident. What's up, young lady? Nothing, I'm out to meet my friend. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. Thank you again for your help. It's all set now. I should go meet the proxy. Maybe I should check out that team up place first. My back hurts so fucking much. Excuse me, may I ask something? Hello? Oh, sorry, I got a bit distracted. Welcome to Richard T. Milk. Rich and Milk, Rich. Oh, it's you again. I remember you. Remember where my friend went. After you dashed across the street, your friend got worried and ran after you. Didn't you two meet up? No, the phone said can't reach her. I see. Sorry for not being helpful. No sweat, I'll sort this out. Here, you alright? You look distracted. Huh? How did you know? And he's zoning out because of that girl in the glasses? Is she bullying you? No, she's not. She's just a friend trying to talk me out of my job. Talk you out of your job? I started working here thinking I would enjoy some tasty tea milk while making a little cash on the side. But it's turned into more customer service than I thought. Dealing with people has never been my thing. That's fucking understandable. I wonder if this job isn't my thing. The pay isn't great. Why should I stick around if I just want to enjoy my tea milk? Because it's expensive. I'm sorry for venting. It must be tedious hearing about my worries, right? You're all good. If you're thinking of quitting, why hesitate? And seeing customers happy with their drink, saying it's perfect in taste and temperature, it's fulfilling. A lot of people would take really shitty jobs if their work was fulfilling. Never underestimate a fulfilling job. I want to make drinks that bring relaxation to everybody. Thank you, I figured out something. I'll stick around a bit longer. Don't mention it, I've just been chatting with you, but what you said made me realize something too. Oh, are you troubled too? Yeah, kinda. My friends have been worried about me, and they even found an excuse to drag me into the city and help unwind. And they're experts at acting like nothing happened. Sounds like you've got great friends. Yeah, that's why I need to step up too. You said you got separated from your friend. How'd you get back to Lumina Square? You're out of my trusty motorbike. Oh, right. I'll just head to the parking lot and wait for her. Oh, thanks for the hint. I'm leaving. You're welcome. Come back again. That was a lot of reading. Fuck. Oh, shit. I can't even do anything because we're in story bits. I'll have to teleport over there later. Hello, Belle. Caesar, you're great. You're finally here. Though you asked me to wait to the Team Milk store for you, I went to look for you, but by the time I found these PubSec officers, they told me you had already left. I couldn't contact you. I was afraid of losing you again, so I just stayed here. Sorry, it's all because of my phone malfunctioning, but now that we're together, let's head back to 6th Street. Oh man, it's getting late. We should really get back. Too bad I didn't get the chance to go shopping with you. No worries, actually, I quite the meaningful time here. Fair enough. I feel like I'm going to throw up. After a while, you return to random play with Caesar. My back is
The data
killer.
should have finished copying by now, and it's getting dark. Let's head back to the outer ring.
I honestly might have to just give up on the W engine. I'll get it next time.
New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the outer ring want to live here.
Have you never thought, or have you ever?
Have you ever thought
Bleh.
about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now,
I
being
hope you
here in
get
the
better.
city, I still feel like I belong in the outer
I'm
ring.
just having a rough time.
Belle,
Like, I'm stressed out of my
how
mind
are
right now.
you? Long time no see. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
Thanks, Enzo. We are good.
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it.
I like the
Need
joke
anything,
that
just drop by my
Bell and Weiss are Phaethon
Is that
is
your
like
neighbor,
the
Proxy?
worst kept
You seem
secret in
close.
existence.
I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the outer ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Tour d'Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to improvement.
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too, Caesar. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings. But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time to focus on Tour d'Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent. This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best.
Oh, I had a blast today, Proxol. Thanks to you. Chatting with you made me feel much better. Awesome. I hope we get something out of this. So one of the things I can do for Polychrome is I can spam through character stories, but I promise that will not be interesting.
Freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, You need to be in peak condition.
Oh no. Sorry, I was doing something on my phone. Also, it's not like there's much for me to do. How many polychrome do we have? 46. That is rough. Wait, hold on. Where's my inventory? Inventory. We got many carts, but I'm assuming that just gave. I didn't see what it gave us, so I'm assuming it just gave us like money and stuff, which is really unfortunate. I don't remember what this crap is for. We are going to go back to the shop real quick. And 6. Nope, that's not right. That's also not right. You know, it's close enough. I'm also going to turn off my air conditioner. Give me a second. Hey, SCP. Oh, how long I'm going to make it. Yes, it's endless. I could raise my dust. I'm not exactly a huge fan of that plan. Yeah. Okay. Go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. The most underrated. I'm stupid. Quick nav. Which one? Wait, what? Which one of these is supposed to be? Oh, I can scroll. I had no idea. I was having such trouble with this before. The most underrated of MiHoYo games. The funny thing about MiHoYo or about Zenless is that while it can be kind of a horny game, like visually, it's really funny to me that people assume it is like that, or sorry, it's really funny that people assume it's just like constantly horny when a lot of times everybody is really bouncy, but like that's it. There is some like sex appeal, obviously, but it's really it's a lot more chill than people think. There are like outliers like Jane Doe and her shtick, for example, where she is quite like everything about her is just sex on heels. And yeah, thanks for following. Oh yeah, well, depending on what you want to call it, they are depending on what country you're in. If you're in China, it's still MiHoYo. If you're outside of China, it's HoYoverse for some reason. I'm not totally sure as to why like they did that. I think there was a weird copyright issue in the United States, so they changed it. But yeah. 3 followers on TikTok. That's a good day. You're in Australia, so I don't fucking know. I think it's still MiHoYo for, or sorry, HoYoverse for you. Caesar and the crew are already on the move for the kickoff, but let's link up with the HTD and get ES started. All right. I have. I'm sorry. I'm. This will be a lot quicker if I just do my own config. Again, like I said, I like doing it with the characters they give you, but not this time. And the old oil field toward Inferno's starting point. Oh yeah, he's also all about food, so he's like Kung Fu Panda, if he wasn't made by DreamWorks. I'm gonna raise my desk. My back hurts. I hope standing will help.
I'm starting to feel nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
Is that Eos in like a little jacket? No, it's just his back is weird. Okay.
Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Tord Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the Hollow. Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions! Defending, we got the Vanquishers, Pompeii, Lucius, and Mars!
I have to get to the washroom quickly. I'll be right back. Wait, no, I think I muted myself on. There we go. I'm back. Oh, okay.
Challenging, we have the Sons of Caledon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter! The rules are simple. Charge into the Hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord!
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. This showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best, and try not to bore me.
Alright, folks, take your positions. The Tord and the Vanquishers and the Sons of Caledon are neck and neck as they pass the fork. Can we expect an epic showdown in the Hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come!
Onwards into the big, giant black ball of death. Oh my god! Wait, I'm racing? Hold the fuck up. Since when has this been a thing? I didn't know this. Hold. I know it's probably just an on the rails thing, but this is. Well, there's a. Does it matter? I am sorry. I am Canadian. Washroom, bathroom, restroom, whatever.
Alright.
I use them all pretty interchangeably.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Oh, I can slide. Not bullying or anything.
Dangerous buildings
No, that's
along
fine.
the road ahead.
Rush past them!
At least it's not the loo. I am way too north for that.
My hair is full of steam.
That's what you get for being so slow!
Oh no, what if we get attacked by an ethereal? What a ow, shame.
Huh? There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told you?
I think one thing I do have is like the 64 Nintendo 64 like racing game. I should get that out.
Oh, that was close.
Watch where you're going.
I used to like that a lot as a kid. I unironic I like racing games that aren't normal. Like Diddy Kong Racing was something I really liked as a kid. The pod racing Star Wars game, that was pretty cool.
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead.
I just don't like I rarely like normal ones. I played
Warning. Dangerous
that
building
one was
zone.
Sonic and Mario. No. Sonic Riders, I did play that. That was a lot of fun. I never got to finish it though. I got close, but we had to return it back in the days when Blockbuster existed. Mario Kart Deluxe. I have never owned a Nintendo console that isn't a handheld. And I do not own a Switch yet.
Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay? Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking.
It's gonna be a giant ethereal, isn't it?
Everyone,
But yeah, I do want to get a Switch or a Switch 2, whichever works or is cheaper. Because there are some Switch games I do want, but I really want to play like GBA, like Game Boy Advance games and stuff on the channel, but there's like no market for that. So
Quite an impact.
an ethereal is a creature that has been corrupted inside of a hollow, which for all intents and purposes, a hollow is like a messed up pocket dimension that just kind of expands and takes the form of what it consumes. Is like the best way I can
How are you holding up?
explain it.
Alright, just a few scratches. I'll live. The only problem is
But like you can get rid of hollows, and if they shrink, everything will revert back to the way it was, even though there will still be some corruption there, I think. But
the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole.
I don't have an interest in buying the two.
We were here.
Not anytime soon, anyways.
Due to spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route. Recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy. An explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this?
Zoe's like, my beloved.
In here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust.
dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait, isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind?
Nintendo shuts down your Switch too if you do something stupid with it or use mods that will obviously void your warranty. And that shuts down online services. You can still use it local, I'm pretty sure.
But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
Zoe just going feral for her husband. Or their husband. I'm assuming it's a girl.
That can only mean one thing. The explosion was no accident.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be the Vanquishers, could it? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, second assistant. Connect
Second assistant, that's his name. Hey, I got a question. If you pick Weiss, does Fairy reference Belle as second assistant? Like, how does that work?
Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Oh, okay, okay.
Bernice,
I just thought it'd be funny if he was always second assistant,
What?
because
Did
you know
something
Belle is
happen?
obviously supreme.
Belle, something's wrong. Ferry says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake.
But girls got to stick together.
From both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this
Hold
is
on.
just a
No, wait, hold on, hold on. I got something to make this better. Give me a second. Us girls got to stick together.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow.
One of the craziest things that has come out from Zenless, in my opinion, is not only the fact that a solid amount of the community ships Weiss and like Belle fucking her brother, but it's also the fact that apparently in the new update MiHoYo somewhat plays into the fact that the community like thinks like that. It's the trash thing in Star Rail all over again.
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Belle's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon.
Apparently they reference it in like the new update where she's like jealous.
Try to get out of
Oh my
the
god,
Hollow
I'm a
right now
raccoon.
and tell everyone about what happened. Or
You're stating the obvious.
Because the other, I mean, I gotta show you.
Sit back and watch.
Because the other one is less preferable, and also shows that I fucked up her chest proportions. Hold on. Let's not put the naked version on here. I should actually remove that. Hold on. I have the naked version in here because I used it to take screenshots for a meme. And then I just never removed it. What about the Pippin version? Yeah, it's... This is like her original version. Like she's got the ears and whatever and such. But I've never. I need I need to finish her. So. Yeah. View eyeglasses on screenshot it. I mean, it's probably fine. I'll leave it for a bit.
Understood, Caesar. Faven will respect and follow your decision. Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
I wanna do like some more risque stuff with her, but I just never get around to it. So I have all these ideas. Like one thing I want to do.
Explain everything to you later.
I have a channel that's just meant to be doing like voice audio stuff, like reading things, whether it be like Reddit stories or horror stories or just like other stuff. Possibly ASMR. I don't know.
Belle, Caesar,
But I've never gotten around to touching on it at all, even though I could spend an hour and have like a month's worth of content.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Oh god, I can finally fight.
In the area ahead.
Let me get my headphones on.
There's no end to these things.
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry.
I love Sinyan. She just like flies around on with her bird. Ah, yeah, no, those are ethereals. If they have a stone black type body with a weird orb head, they're an ethereal.
I have arrived.
Caesar and the proxy. Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait. If If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike.
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news. Proxy, take us there now.
What do you mean the hear you out goes way too far? What is your hear me out?
To the skies. Concentrate.
Oh, I am doing this so wrong. If you're wondering why the... Oh, you probably can't see it if you're on TikTok. No, you can. If you're wondering what Ash is doing, she makes it so whenever I do an assist, it acts like a chain attack, which is a special attack that does more damage. And is flashier. And I just did the squats that person redeemed earlier.
Nearby.
Let's go take a look.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Here we go.
Boss, that guy
What, for my Avi? She's meant to be attractive.
they seem to be looking at
That was the point. She's meant to be a waifu. She also meant to have abs, but that didn't happen. She has, like, lore and everything.
What's your status?
I got this outfit back when it was winter, like, a year ago. I guess a year and a half ago. Because I didn't have anything else for her. Her custom outfit was never put together, so...
Those young'uns know how to handle themselves.
But she has an outfit.
But they're facing
Well,
some real trouble they can't
possibly.
boss. You okay?
Mors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
You seem like the kind of person that would read Haunting Arlene.
Been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno. But now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Mors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
I can't see what that emote is.
They're way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Something seems off. Yeah, that's fair.
Or does something feel off about that Moors guy? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Roxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm, even if Morse was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Mors, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen.
Breaking through it, blood boiling.
Shit!
Now's our chance. Last
An opening.
This isn't good. He's trying to get away.
Scatter.
I mean, I'm not judging if you do read it. I've got friends that have.
Morse, you coward!
Boss,
I have friends that have asked me to act like Zane. You know, I'm not going to talk about it.
Must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
The
I have not.
Sons of Caledon talked a big game
I
about
don't really
having
watch
showdown.
movies when they come out.
This has been disappointingly dull.
Unless it's on a streaming
Boss,
service
you
I have
might
access
a
to.
soft spot
I
for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for
Yeah.
being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of
I'm
nowhere?
debating on it.
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production. And it
I have
works
watched
with
Jujutsu
one
Kaisen.
test
I've watched the
tube
first
confined
season.
to
I've read
Cinder Lake.
Lucy, do you mean you?
some point in the Culling games for like the
I've replaced your
manga.
spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether.
So like, okay, so JJK, in my opinion, it's cool. But here's the biggest problem with it. Gojo shouldn't have fucking existed. Now, I like Gojo as a character, and I think he's funny and cool. I also just like white characters. But it's an instance where you have a character who's so obnoxiously powerful in the lore that there is no good reason why he should ever be beaten, which takes a lot of the stress of a lot of encounters out completely. And even after season 2, it's still finally there's stakes, but up until that point it's like whatever.
It will have serious consequences.
And then that's kind of like the problem. And then even after the big matchup they're talking about, he had to die. He has to die.
You won't get away with this.
Like the author has stated that he regrets making Gojo be as strong as he is because he literally just wipes his entire verse, no problem.
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind. Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control!
The other problem I have with JJK is that as cool as it is, the entire story takes place over the course of like 3 or 4 months, if I remember correctly. Which, like I said, I never finished the story, but I know, because I started following around near the end. The entire story takes place over like 4 months, disregarding epilogue chapters. What? Like, it's so rushed.
What is it?
And I think it's just because the author screwed himself into a spot that he didn't want to be in.
Reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Oh, we're gonna have to kill him.
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
Everything, Caesar.
There aren't
Everything.
any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me.
Yin and Yang converge.
at Cinder Lake looking.
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Now's our chance!
All right, I'll take the mic.
Thank goodness my old buddy is still good to go. Please see you later. How are your rides holding up? Wheels are a bit wonky, but they're hanging in there. Mine's good too. Alright. Once this story is over, I'm going to call it for the night. I'm
Lake is just ahead.
starting to stress out. I just want to go to sleep.
Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
I will most likely stream tomorrow at some point, though. Or like Wednesday night-ish. Maybe?
Corruption is too severe. Caesar!
Oh, wait, no. I said I was going to stream on Twitch and shit.
Everywhere.
I don't know what I'll do, though.
What on earth happened
I don't know.
here?
There should be something tomorrow night.
Lucius, he betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later!
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh, that's how this boss gets created? You know, I never thought about it, considering how many times I've killed it. But it makes sense. He's gonna find out real quick I have a lot of experience in fighting him. He's pretty cool, though.
Useless. He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Give it to me. Damn it! This is all Lucius' doing! He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? Obliterate form and spirit.
That was quick. I know it's meant to be easier because it's story, but... I do the phase 2, right? Ah, okay.
Mode has changed.
Ow.
Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! Unless this keeps up.
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
Are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Oh! That was a mistake.
Now's our chance! My way.
This song is dedicated to the world.
Strength and finesse.
I'll take charge!
An opening. Be gone.
Let me see what you're made of! Breaking through!
Allow me. Evil shall be purged.
Hey, there we go.
I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it. But the Cinder Lake, in a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished. How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens. Huh?
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't leave!
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
Couldn't she just, like, chuck it? Shatter these tears. They didn't. No, they didn't kill her off. I don't think they killed her off. That'd be fucking interesting. This is one of those games I'll be shocked if there's like actual like consequences.
There's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Her bike's not gonna come out of there, is it? That's funny. No, this ruined my mood. I'm sorry. She's getting an ass whipping later. I am confident in that. Chat, these tears are gone. Oh, I still need like 100. I still need 60. I don't have the money to do it.
Belle, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Please give me more than fucking 60.
Good thing you haven't
Please give me
left.
60.
I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you, shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened at the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under wraps.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with EOS's recordings that day. The old oil-filled bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
It was all you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as you rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on
I'm
me.
gonna make something to eat before I go to
Saved
bed.
by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
You just got Deus Ex Machina.
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize,
preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's
Twice,
always had her eye on
you
taking over as
freak.
the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before.
Wait, did she actually
I got
say that?
totally
Or did he?
relieved. That lunatic jumped
I
out
must not be
shouting,
paying attention.
"I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
Yeah, that was insane. It was your fault for saying that. I don't want your leftovers. That's rough.
It's your fault for saying that. Lucy was still crying when we left the hollow.
Yeah, Lucy was really scared I would die. But now everything's fine. Both me and Cinder Lake. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Hey.
Oh, it's a sunflint.
Yeah.
Oh, we do get a free roll though.
All of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
I'll cherish it.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Everyone's feeling bummed about you leaving, Proxy. Why not go say goodbye? Big Daddy heard about what happened with the Tour de Inferno and came over, blah, blah. He's improving these days, but he's not fully conscious yet or able to chat. But don't worry, I'll give you a heads up when he's ready to talk. Thank you so much. Old, blah, blah, beginning to see rough patch. The oil field's flowing smooth. The mixtures might go a bit wild with old man Pompey gone. I know exactly cut out to be the Overlord. We're all in this together. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing else for now. Cool. 20 polychrome. Okay, so I now need 40. Hold on, I need to oh, okay. I was like, I need to return back to base. 6 straight. Go. Hold on, I'm starting up another one. 2, 2, 1. Okay, so I'll at least have at least one more roll after this. I get one for finishing the chapter, so whatever I get for finishing the main story or this last quest, and I'm sorry, whatever I get for finish the last quest, and that should give me enough for a roll. So Garmenda seems like an endless roll, painting, blah blah.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rear view mirror anymore. That must mean we've almost left the Outer Ring.
Outer Ring adventure is coming to an end.
Cinder Lake is safe, and Caesar is the new Overlord. Our Outer Ring adventure has finally come to a successful end.
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out, and now we're driving home listening to music. It seems almost like a dream.
You seem very reflective.
What's wrong, Wise? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But seeing Caesar fall,
Damn it, Zoe. We get it.
that was feeling.
You are single and ready to
Never
mingle
thought I'd go
lice.
through it again. Just like that time.
Zoe is very, very excited about her husband, or their husband.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. We must be thinking the same thing. This is the edge of the city. Eos and Ferry are here too. It's time.
Silently turning the steering wheel, random place service vehicle turns to the road away from the main avenue.
Second assistant, you have deviated from your course. Recalculating a new route home.
Don't worry, Ferry. We're going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home.
Car follows the city's edge, heading to quieter and quieter areas. Road signs, fewer red options as they go, eventually leaving the only one destination, towards the ruins of the old capital, the edge of the chasm.
Let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
Inanna.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the fall of the old capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the old capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shuryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
So they sunk the city.
There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos, waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
The wind carries away her unfinished words. You pick up Eos and approach the protective fence. Bang Boo stretches out his small hands and ties a red scarf to the metal net. The colorful cloth dances in the wind. I hope I learn more about her teacher.
Second assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information. Resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught
That's
us,
fucked.
raised us. The HDD system and Eos are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent. Because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbu. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
Yabi goes straight to the monument by the protective fence and softly touches one of the names inscribed on its surface.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
She looks over the piercing gazes as something quietly burns within the depths of her crimson pupils.
I'll catch them all. None will escape me.
I will add you to my collection, Miyabi. That night. With the dust settled, all we have to do now is wait for Proman to wake up. According to our estimations, the mastermind behind Proman wants the sacrifice hidden in the monument. Activity from the sacrifice can cause disruptions, and to the smart crystalline lens, could the sacrifice have something to do with Helios Academy? And how do the mastermind, the monster, and the fall of the old capital tie together? We're inching closer to the truth. Yeah, our enemy attacked public security officers and even hijacked the court airship. They're not someone for us proxies to handle alone. Luckily, we've got some solid allies. Absolutely, the Cunning Hares, Bellbuck Heavy Industries, Victoria Housekeeping Co., the Sons of Kaladin, maybe even Shuvwan and Chinyi, with them on our side. We're not doing the solo anymore. Second assistant, you forgot to mention the most reliable and powerful AI companion in all of New Eridu. Wow, Fairy. How could I forget about you, Fairy? Thank you for your trust, Master. I'm here to help, as always. Right now, no need to force more loyalty in front of me. It's late now. I've got the store to open tomorrow. Let's just go to sleep. Nightwise. Sword Inferno completed. My question is, do I have to rip that ticket? I have a feeling I do. So let's go to internet. Chinese agreement. Huh? Oh, do I have to go to sleep? Go back to the bedroom and get some rest. How much longer is that? 5 minutes. I'm not gonna wait 5 minutes. Do the last 2 rolls to get the W engine. I doubt I'll get it, but we're not even at soft pity yet. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I was just so fucking tired the whole damn day, and I just felt like crap. And ugh. Fortunately, you hardly ever talked about what happened back then. Not even between you and your sibling. Memories are fresh, like teacher we have already. Hey. Okay. It's morning already. You might have dreamed, but it's all a blur now. Fresh day after a good rest, or a good day's rest, or good night's rest. Okay. Intranet. Notifications. God, I have so many side missions to do. It's a lot. There's so much to do. This is 10. Oh, it's 20, even better. All right, we got 2 rolls here for our W engine. We're nowhere close to soft pity. We're still like 10 off. No. All right. Final roll. Not even an A. Well, I guess that's it. I'll have to try for her W engine next time. For now, I'm just gonna save the pity for Miyabi. Miyabi's W engine if she comes around, and I'll get her W engine later. I mean, she works like I've been using her the whole time. She works fine as she is. It would be better. She'd have a 20% higher crit rate with her W engine, but like she still does some pretty bitchin' damage. She's not quite really where I want her, but she's still pretty good. So, or her crit rate would be 20% higher, and that's awesome. I do also want to work on her equipment more, but for now it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go get something to eat and then head to bed. So I hope you have a good night and sweet dreams. Take care of yourself.